So what does this mean for so-called moderates like Senators McCain and Marco Rubio, who hope to forge a bipartisan compromise on immigration? Let's ask Representative Tony Cárdenas, Democrat of California, and Victoria DeFrancesco Soto, who's a contributor both to MSNBC and NBC Latino. Congressman, as an elected official, you've probably had your fair share of spirited town hall meetings. So let's listen to what Senator McCain had to say after emerging from the lion's den. Take a listen to this.
No, it's fun. It's what you expect. It's what I've always expected in these town hall meetings. That's why you have them, give and take. I enjoy it. It's important for people to have that give and take.
Have you been getting that kind of blowback, though, on this new immigration reform package?
Oh, sure. There are people that are unhappy. Most of the people in here are happy. Most of the people in here agree with me.
Congressman, if that's the way voters express their agreement, then I'd hate to be around when they register their opposition.
Yeah, I think it's important for people to understand that this is a great country where people have the right to express their opinion. There you have some community members talking to one of the most powerful U.S. senators in the country, one of the most powerful people in the world. And they have the opportunity to speak their mind and to say what they think.
And they like to say that he should go down to the border with guns and send the army.
No, yeah, some people like to say that. Thank God that that's not what we're doing, and I pray that we never do that, because that's not the solution. The reality is that we need to make sure we have comprehensive immigration reform. We have 11 million people who are here undocumented. The vast majority of them are contributing positively to our society and to our economy. Most of them come here to work really, really hard and to actually provide for their family.
Victoria, the town hall revolt on immigration happened far away from the Beltway, but it's bound to have an effect in Washington. All week long, Marco Rubio and the other so-called moderates have been whining about the president interfering with the legislation. So the president calls them on the phone to patch things up. He plays the adult as usual. But as that town hall shows, Republicans who support reform, they may be risking their careers.
It's a rocky road, Martin, but it's a road that elected officials are going to have to trek if they're interested in longevity. Let's take Marco Rubio in Florida, for example, and let's just set aside the issue that he has presidential aspirations. If he wants to remain senator in Florida, he has to cater to the Latino population that's Democratic and independent, not just Cuban. In 2012, 60% of Latinos voted for Barack Obama in Florida. Now, in Arizona, I don't know if Senator McCain's going to run again in 2016, but he has his eye on the larger state, not just those town hall people who made the news, but the fact that in Arizona, people are becoming more moderate. We saw that with the voting out of Russell Pierce, the architect of SB 1070. We see a booming Latino electorate, a growth of over 70% in over a decade, and a Latino Senate prospect doing very well. So we have to zoom the lens out and look at the larger context that, yes, you are going to have your naysayers like we did in this town hall, but overwhelmingly, the country is moving toward a more moderate stance on immigration.
Congressman, as I watched that footage with John McCain, it made me cast my mind back to 2008 and some similarly aggressive meetings and Sarah Palin. Do you not think that, in a way, John McCain has created the kind of circumstances that have now come back to haunt him in that town hall?
Well,
I mean, he was responsible for Sarah Palin and encouraging these individual Tea Party members, and guess what's happened now? This is what they say about the issue of immigration.
Yeah, well, see, that's the problem when politicians actually move to a particular place that really isn't them. I think that Senator McCain, when you look at his record overall, has been a very moderate U.S. senator. But when you have people like him that move over to the Sarah Palins or what have you, you find that they end up getting bit by